This is Stacy Schroeder, Director for the Institute for Management Studies. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the remainder of our 2020 schedule and some insights into what we're planning to do for 2021. So I'm on our website, ims-online.com. And where I'd like to direct our attention is to the Programs tab. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Programs along the top. And now you'll see our upcoming sessions. So we've got one session left in October. We've got quite a few in November. And the normal routine is we offer 3-hour virtual learning journeys between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Time, most Tuesdays and Thursdays every month. Of course, with the holidays coming up, we've got more in the beginning of November and the beginning of December, and a little bit less towards the ends of the month. But we have some great thought leaders coming that include not only crowd favorites that have delivered sessions earlier this year, like Dr. Chattay and Dr. Troutline, but also newer ones like Stacy Hankey. And what I want to draw your attention to now is we've got a virtual 1-hour complimentary session coming up on November 24th. So every month throughout the year, we've been offering one complimentary live virtual leadership conversation each month. We know that this has been a challenging year for all of us, and we want to continue to provide more and more value, even with your base membership to the Institute for Management Studies. This is open to any employee at any location that you have. There's no registration limit. And of course, all of our sessions are open to any of your employees at any location that you think would benefit from the course content. In December, we've got folks that had participated in our virtual summit, such as Ryan Estes. We've got Cleveland native Dr. Ellen Burtz-Cooper. We have Dr. Robert Buys, who is scheduled to come live to Cleveland in December, so I encourage you to check that one out. And then our last free session of the year is on December 17th with Maya Hu Chan on saving face, preserving dignity and trust in the workplace. So what are we doing for 2021? That's a great question. There's still a lot of uncertainty around COVID-19, around vaccines, and we know that many companies are taking some time to figure out what their policies and practices are going to be in terms of live in-person events and travel. So IMS has made the decision to continue with virtual sessions in 2021. We'll begin scheduling live sessions at the end of 2021, likely in Q4. And then as vaccines come out, as new guidance comes around, then we'll start scheduling live sessions earlier into 2021. But we want to make sure that we've got sessions available that meet your needs, that you can start building into your learning management system and into your internal communications so people can plan their professional and leadership development. One that I really am excited about is on January 12th. This is a conversation with Dr. Marshall Goldsmith and Beverly Kay. These are 2 of only 3 people that have won IMS recognition. So they are very distinguished thought leaders, and we're so excited they're sharing their insights with us for a special 90-minute session. Then we also have our first ever sales session with Alice Hyman. Alice is somebody that I work with on a monthly basis to help in my own journey as a business leader. So this is a session that I'm personally excited about. And then we've got folks that haven't been to Cleveland in a while, and now we're able to bring them to you virtually along with your teammates anywhere around the world. Dr. Michael Brenner, Jean Porter King, Dr. Roberto, and we're building out into February as well, and we're moving down into March. And the schedule will continue to get more and more full as we move through the end of 2020. And as I mentioned, we are planning to have at least one complimentary session every month. So for January, it's this first one, this kickoff on January 12th. Please sign up early to secure your seat. In February, we have one on February 18th, the Leader's Guide to Diversity and Inclusion with Dr. Nicole Price. And then for March, we've got one on March 4th with Bron Carlee. For those of you that participated in our virtual summit this summer, you will recognize his name and hopefully you'll enjoy his musical talents as it relates to learning and development. So let's say that this seems a little overwhelming and you want a better way to search and sort for programs. Let me draw your eye up here. So we're going to view this list of competencies. So we've chosen around 20 competencies that align with what many companies are using as their model. So for instance, if I wanted to pick one that relates to strategic thinking and decision making, I would just select that and it'll pull up the next ones that match those competencies. You can see each of the courses has between 2 and 3 competencies that it aligns to, and you can also click a competency for a particular course, and then it'll pull up all of them that match that competency that you selected. The one other thing I want to show you that's new is learning pathways. So I clicked on resources at the top right, navigated down to learning pathways. So a learning pathway is a certificate program where you're taking courses that align to a specific leadership development topic. So it's purpose-driven, it's focused, it's a roadmap of courses that are closely related. It is worth 9 CPE credits, and you have opportunities to network just like with all of our IMS sessions. So the 3 pathways that we've identified so far are new and emerging leaders. And you'll see the next 3 sessions. As these sessions pass, new ones that align to that topic area get added. So this is a rolling start. There's no specific start or end date for the pathway. And you can register for this or any pathways by selecting on the register button, and it'll get you enrolled in all 3 at once. The second pathway we've identified is next level leadership. So this is for folks that are more senior in their leadership journey. And the last one we have, let me scroll down a little bit, is strategic and critical thinking. So I would encourage you to utilize the new ways that we have aligned and clarified our courses to hopefully help you find the ones that are a best fit for you. Happy learning.